Cats have enchanted humans for centuries, yet most of us only glimpse a fraction of their true language. You might think you know your cat inside and out, until they surprise you with a gesture you've never seen before. The real shocker? Many of these signals are subtle, almost invisible if you're not paying attention. Today, we're peeling back the layers on an often misunderstood creature to expose the hidden ways cats communicate their deepest feelings. If you've ever wondered whether your cat is truly indifferent or secretly brimming with devotion, get ready for some eye-opening revelations. One of the most persistent rumors circulating among pet lovers is that cats simply don't care. They're portrayed as aloof, solitary beings who only tolerate humans for food. But recent research and first-hand accounts tell a very different story. A growing chorus of veterinarians and animal behaviorists argue that cats may actually form emotional bonds comparable to dogs, and even to human children. Their seemingly indifferent behaviors can mask complex emotional landscapes. Cats often navigate the world with caution, especially if they've been raised to be wary of perceived threats. That's where subtle body language steps in. Beyond the classic kitty cuddle, these animals signal trust and affection in small, easily overlooked ways. In fact, there's mounting speculation that some cat breeds, like the Ragdoll or the Maine Coon, seek human companionship far more intensely than once thought. So if you've been chalking your cat's quiet presence up to indifference, it may be time to rethink that theory. Ever gotten the sense your cat was giving you a long, languid gaze? That's not just random eye movement. One of the most misunderstood feline gestures is the slow blink, sometimes called a cat kiss. Unlike wide-eyed staring, which can read as a threat or challenge, a measured blink is an invitation to let your guard down. Behaviorists say it's a potent expression of trust. Think about it. In the wild, closing your eyes is the ultimate risk. So when a cat chooses to do this around you, it's a silent way of saying, "I'm comfortable enough to be vulnerable right now." If you want to return the favor, simply meet your cat's eyes and mimic that unhurried blink. Some owners claim they've established near telepathic bonds with their felines simply by mastering this technique. Skeptics might scoff, but the science is straightforward. The slower the blink, the more relaxed the cat, and the more mutual blinking you share, the stronger the unspoken rapport becomes. Blinking eyes aren't the only way cats show you they care. Keep your eyes on their tails. No part of the feline anatomy offers a more comprehensive look into their emotions. When a cat dashes up to you with its tail held high and quivering at the tip, that's basically a furry exclamation mark for happiness. It means they're thrilled to see you, and they're letting the world know. If you spot a quick swish or twitch, that could be mild annoyance or curiosity. But watch out for a rapidly thrashing tail. Contrary to what you might see in dogs, a fierce wag from a cat is no invitation to play. It's more like a warning siren that says back off. The controversies arise when well-meaning owners miss these signals and push a cat's boundaries. Ever gotten a scratch out of nowhere? Chances are your cat was waving a metaphorical red flag with its tail long before it resorted to sharper means of communication. Yet the tail is only part of the story. Body posture, arched backs, flattened ears, or a stiff-legged stance fills in the rest. One overlooked detail is the subtle butt wiggle prior to pouncing on a toy or a wiggling string. Experts believe this movement is more than just cute cat behavior. It's a calibrated way to test balance and readiness, signifying a blend of excitement and confident territory claiming. Contrary to popular belief, cats rarely meow at each other in the wild. That sound is primarily reserved for human ears. It's no secret that a well-timed meow can tug at our heartstrings. But did you know that some scientists argue cats have consciously evolved these calls to resemble the cries of human infants? This phenomenon is at the center of a fascinating debate. Are cats cunning enough to manipulate our parental instincts, or is this simply a happy accident born from centuries of domestication? Researchers have analyzed the pitch and frequency of cat meows, finding they overlap with the sounds newborns make when they're hungry or uncomfortable. The result, an almost irresistible urge for humans to respond, whether by offering food, a warm lap, or affectionate strokes. Some call this kitty cunning, while others view it as an evolutionary advantage that fosters a closer bond. Regardless of which side you believe, it's tough not to feel at least a little manipulated when your cat unleashes its best feed me meow at 5 a.m. But beyond meows lie an entire symphony of feline vocalizations. Low purrs can indicate contentment, but a sharper, higher-pitched purr might signal impatience or a request for attention. Trills and chirps often show excitement or greeting, especially when your cat spots a favorite human, or sometimes a tasty bird outside the window. Understanding this vocal toolbox not only clues you in to what your cat wants, it paves the way for a deeper, more intuitive relationship that goes beyond routine feedings and the occasional head scratch. If you've ever felt tiny paws rhythmically press into your lap like a baker kneading dough, you're not alone. Kneading, sometimes called making biscuits, traces back to kittenhood. Kittens need their mother's bellies to stimulate milk flow, a vital behavior for survival. Many cats carry this instinct into adulthood, turning every soft blanket or warm lap into a place to knead away their worries. Some theories suggest kneading is also about marking you with scent, especially from the glands in a cat's paws. Others suspect it's simply a self-soothing mechanism. Whichever angle you favor, kneading is typically a sign that your cat feels utterly safe and at ease. That said, not all cats knead, and that's perfectly normal too. Each feline has unique idiosyncrasies. Some prefer intense kneading sessions while others express comfort differently, perhaps through quick nuzzles or gentle headbutts. This is also where you might encounter an unexpected controversy. A few cat owners find kneading annoying or even painful thanks to sharp claws. Trimming the tips is one way to keep it tolerable. Declawing, however, is generally discouraged or outright banned in some places due to ethical concerns. So if the kneading leads to scratched thighs or snagged sweaters, consider a gentle claw trimming routine rather than more drastic measures. After all, those biscuit-making moments are often a cat's cozy attempt at bonding, so it pays to handle them with compassion. You've seen your cat rub its cheeks against a table leg or weave through your ankles, tail raised like a fluffy antenna. That's no random act. It's a purposeful marking of territory with specialized scent glands located on the chin, cheeks, and forehead. In the wild, leaving traces of scent is crucial for survival, a sort of "I was here" signpost. In a domestic setting, it becomes a cat's way of claiming you and your home as its own. This marking ritual is akin to saying, "You're part of my circle, and I feel comfortable making this my domain." Yet, there's a flip side. Cats also demand their personal space, and ignoring those boundaries can breed stress or tension. Ever had your cat squirm violently when picked up? That's a clear no thanks. Pushing a cat's limits too often may damage trust, leading to hiding, hissing, or worse. In some cases, persistent stress from lack of personal space has been linked to health issues, including urinary problems or behavioral breakdowns like aggression or hair pulling. Bottom line, letting cats set the pace fosters a stronger, more loving connection. When a cat cozies up beside you, it's not just about warmth, though that's definitely part of it. In the feline world, sleeping next to another creature is a profound statement of trust. Cats are most vulnerable when they're snoozing, so choosing to share that moment with you is basically a love letter. If you wake up to find a furry friend curled near your face, you can take it as a compliment. Another widespread rumor is that cats can sense negative energy, or even shield their humans from it. While science hasn't fully confirmed these claims, countless anecdotes float around about cats gravitating to owners who feel sick or stressed. Some interpret this as a protective instinct, others see it as the cat seeking warmth. Either way, the result can be a comforting presence for anyone feeling under the weather. Studies also show that co-sleeping with pets reduces anxiety for many people, providing a sense of security and sometimes a cozy, vibrating purr that can lull you back to dreamland. Now let's tackle a few hot-button topics that spark endless debates among cat enthusiasts. One focuses on a cat's ability to predict illness or emotional distress. Fans of holistic pet care claim cats can detect changes in our body chemistry or sense subtle shifts in mood, offering support before we even realize we need it. Critics remain skeptical, suggesting any prediction is just an owner's wishful thinking. Regardless, anecdotal stories keep stacking up, hinting there might be more to feline intuition than meets the eye. Then there's the enduring debate about loyalty. Are cats truly devoted, or do they just stick around for the kibble? Many modern studies refute the idea that cats are unfeeling opportunists. A well-circulated rumor claims that if a cat flicks its tail lightly across your legs or gently headbutts you each morning, it's a sure sign of loyalty. Another claim states that a cat who licks your hair or grooms you is treating you like a member of its clan. While these gestures vary from cat to cat, the underlying theme is consistent. Felines form close attachments when they feel safe and understood. Finally, we can't ignore the notion of cats being secretly manipulative. Some cat owners half joke that their furry companions are actually the ones in charge of the household. In reality, cats have adapted brilliantly to coexist with humans, employing everything from purrs that match an infant's cry to well-timed nuzzles that persuade us to fill the food bowl. Whether you see it as manipulation or clever survival strategy is up to you. One thing's for sure, these captivating creatures know how to keep us guessing and enthralled. From the gentle lull of a perfectly pitched purr to the subtle rub of a cheek against your leg, cats speak volumes without ever saying a word. Their so-called aloofness often disguises an intricate system of gestures, scents, and sounds, honed over thousands of years of shared history with humans. Slow blinks convey trust, kneading signals comfort, and sleeping by your side proves a bond that goes deeper than many imagine. Yet, for all we've learned, an air of mystery still surrounds the feline world. New research continues to reveal startling facets of cat communication, hinting that these creatures might have more secrets tucked away than we'll ever know. But that's precisely what makes them so enchanting. The next time your cat gazes at you with half-closed eyes or softly headbutts your knee, remember, they may not say "I love you" in human language, but their unspoken signals resonate with affection. Stay observant, keep an open mind, and you might just discover that your cat has been conversing with you in this hidden language all along.